Minnie looked at herself in the mirror. She was 24 years old, of medium height, with beautiful big eyes, a perfect face, and long dark brown hair braided neatly into a single plait. She was getting ready for her friend Anju's wedding. The theme was yellow. Her friend had mentioned it was her future husband's choice. Minnie wore a yellow sari, and she looked pleased with her appearance. This traditional outfit really suits me, she thought. She looked at the time and called her sister to take a few pictures of her before she left for the wedding. It's going to take almost 2 hours to get to London, she thought. I should leave now if I want to be on time. She felt a bit sad that her parents and sister couldn't come with her. Her parents had gone to the hospital to see her uncle, who was unwell, and her sister had work that she couldn't miss. It's my fault for deciding to go to the wedding at the last minute, she thought. If I had told my sister earlier, she could have taken the day off. After taking the pictures, she left for the wedding. On the way, she found herself thinking about her friend. They hadn't seen each other in almost 5 years and had only kept in touch through Facebook. She was a little surprised to be invited. They had shared the best times during college while studying together. After their final year, Minnie had moved out of London to Bath when her father received a great job opportunity, so the family relocated. The only way to stay in touch was through phone calls or Facebook. But life got busy and eventually they lost contact. Still, she thought, at least she remembered to invite me. It'll be nice to see her and maybe some of our old friends too. She was surprised to think that her friend was having an arranged marriage. Back when they were studying, during their late-night chats about the future, she clearly remembered her friend saying, "I will never have an arranged marriage. I want to really get to know the person I am going to spend the rest of my life with." It was hard to believe how much had changed. Minnie smiled to herself, thinking about how certain they both had been back then. Full of big dreams. Life has a way of surprising us, she thought. Maybe things didn't turn out the way she planned. Or maybe she simply changed her mind. She wasn't judging, just curious. After all, everyone grows, and sometimes the paths we end up on are nothing like the ones we imagined. The journey was very smooth, and she reached the wedding hall right on time. She parked the car and walked toward the entrance. It was a big hall with lots of guests arriving and walking inside. She took out her phone and called her friend, hoping she would answer since she couldn't spot any of her old friends around. Luckily, Anju picked up. Anju told her to come upstairs to the room marked Bride's Room. When she entered, the room was bustling with activity. Relatives and friends were chatting, laughing, and helping the bride get ready. Her friend spotted her and smiled warmly, pulling Minnie into a gentle hug. "I'm so glad you came," she said softly. Minnie smiled back, feeling a mix of excitement. "It's so good to see you after all these years," she replied. As they caught up, Minnie noticed how radiant her friend looked in her wedding attire. She looked stunning in a deep red bridal sari with gold embroidery, her jewelry sparkling under the lights. Minnie was momentarily speechless. "You look beautiful," she said, smiling. "Red really suits you." Anju laughed softly. "Thank you. Yellow is the theme, but as the bride I had to wear red. Tradition wins." Then it was time to head to the stage and begin the ceremony. As they all walked together, 2 of their other college friends arrived, joining in with cheerful chatter. Together, they walked Anju to the stage, where her groom was waiting with a calm, happy smile. Minnie glanced at him and thought, wow, they really do look made for each other. Anju's parents stood proudly nearby, greeting guests. Minnie remembered Anju once mentioning she had a brother, but she had never seen him before. And with so many men and women on stage, she couldn't tell who he was. Soon, a friend whispered that it was time to take their seats, so Minnie came down from the stage and found a spot in the front row, eager to watch the ceremony unfold. As she sat down, taking in the beautiful decorations, the music, and the joyful atmosphere, she thought, I hope I can have a big, beautiful wedding like this someday. After the ceremony, it was time for family group photos. Minnie decided to slip away to the bathroom to check her hair and freshen up a bit. She wanted to make sure everything still looked neat, maybe add a touch of lipstick before more pictures were taken. She wasn't really paying attention, just one of those aimless moments. Then she bumped into someone. She looked up, ready to apologize, and everything just stopped. Outfit. He was stunning. A light beard framed his face, sharp yet soft, and his eyes. God, his eyes, the kind that make you forget your own name. Deep, searching, familiar in a way that made no sense. He looked at her like he knew her, like they had met before and in a dream. Minnie couldn't quite place it.